Bedumelo has experienced a lifetime of loss in her 5 years, more than any child should. Her grandmother is the only person Bedumelo has, the only person left to love and care for her. She's lost her mother, father, aunt, little brother. It goes on, and so must Bedumelo, but it isn't easy. Bedumelo lives with her grandmother, her siblings, and cousins that are left orphaned. Her grandmother is a widow. She is unemployed and is left alone to care for 14 of her grandchildren. They live in a little hut in the most crime-infested part of town, caught in the middle of alcohol-fueled violence and rape. Bedumelo is one of 12 million children orphaned in Africa because of AIDS. With all she's been through, she still considers herself fortunate. At least she still has a grandmother. Some orphans have no one at all.
Like this, let's go.
In October 2008, Bedumelo started attending the Place of Joy, an orphan daycare centre. Miss James, a teacher assistant employed at the centre, relates to Bedumelo's story. She has lost her husband and her 2 young daughters to AIDS. Her son and her younger sister is the only family Miss James has. Every single day, she fights a battle she knows she can't win, the battle against AIDS. She doesn't do it for herself. She fights for her son so that he will not be left orphaned. She wants to live long enough to see him grow up and become independent, but that's not her only motivation. It's the orphans at the Place of Joy Miss James is concerned about. She regularly visits their guardians to ensure that they are cared for after the school bus takes them home. Unfortunately, some are not, like little Pinkett, one of the enrolled orphans who was recently once again a victim of sexual abuse. On one of her visits, she takes Darren, one of the 29 volunteers from Empowered, and our film crew with her. That is how we discovered Bedumelo's story.
Can I get in?
Yeah. Do you fear for the safety of your children with anyone in the local community here?
Jalo tota hela bua mmaru go gone gore na te ha go safe. Ha ke re ha ngwe batho ba khona go tswa kwa ba tabarala yana ba siana ba bangwe ba thabana hangwe na go ngwe kile ba re bulela gone ha re ntse re robetse motho a ba thaga hela ja ka o bona first year motho la tika hela yana lentswe e be thubega yana ata a sa re lwantsha ata lwantsha na ta mo le diki bo ka bjo tsa modimo le lentswe le wela hela ho e khanya hela sa
Bedumela, you hungry? Can you come to me? Yeah? I reckon it's time for a new house. Yeah? Before I leave Africa, I want to come back here and give her the money to move.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get my number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that when you call me so that we can arrange.
Yeah.
Can bring me.
Yeah. I don't care how much it costs.
Yeah.
I'll get them over there.
But that will be a big blessing to them.
Yeah.
They are really sad.
Yeah, it's not a nice place.
Yeah.
She's got a place that's half built over near the school in a safer area. So
Darren is moved by what he has witnessed and decides to act. Unfortunately, this interview was cut short. Our translator had overheard a large group of men planning an ambush attack on the crew to steal our equipment. The next day, Darren visits the grandma's unfinished house. Soon after, the construction begins with completion expected in December 2009.
Mr. and Mrs. John Willio. Our friends now.
We formed a little group called Empowered. The idea behind Empowered was that we could legitimately fundraise and get funds into places that we really saw a need. When we started talking with other people about it, it was just really exciting how people got on board with the idea, and lots of people volunteered their time to come on the trip. So yeah, before we knew it, we had 29 people, and it was a lot more than we initially expected. But I'm so glad that every single person that has come did come, because I just look around on a daily basis while I'm here, and it's just amazing to see how many different things are going on. And it's not just the construction, which is obviously the major part of why we're here, but it's the children's programs, and it's the crafts at the school, and it's the sewing classes, and the media team that want to go out and meet the community and get to know the stories. And you know, none of that would be possible without the contribution of every person. So I just feel blessed to be part of a really special group of people that are so motivated and innovative in their way of using their time here. We've been here for 2 weeks, and when I look back on what's been achieved, it just blows my mind and gives me goosebumps, and I'm just so excited to be part of it.
Projects like this look easy. Sometimes they take long to complete. But the aim of the project ultimately is to uplift the children who are in need. And that is the whole aim of what we do.